Good racers on this end, Rav and Kisu. And what are they running?
Yeah, they're doing King of the Worlds. So this is going to be, they get to play essentially their version of League as well. So, you know, y'all thought you can get away from League, but the propaganda, you know, play League.
It's Worlds, actually it's all the League setting ones today, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah.
Huh.
It somehow worked out that way, but I believe our racers are just about ready to go. Bob will send them off.
I'm interested to see what both racers decide to do for their starting plays. Whether they do the Beast Castle and get through the death uses, or if they just go straight for Pride Lands.
I feel like with these kinds of races and settings, you can kind of play a bit more standard at the beginning. I will say a lot of it, I still base it on progression points, but you get report, or was it answer reports give you progression points as well? So that's a little boost.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, seeing and the idea of Pride Lands would be very much beneficial because I mean, chances of it being a report they're good. And they start off with level 1 movement. Okay.
Wow, they get Trinity as well.
Yeah, I think I saw Guard Break too.
I believe so, yeah. Guard Break, Trinity, all the growth.
Yeah, that is,
But that nice finishing plus as well.
Yeah. Now, I don't get Kisu switching them to Sora attack immediately for Pride Lands, just because, I mean, they're idiots enough as it is. They're not, at least it helps somewhat if they can get stun lock, or stun lock one of the living bones so it doesn't go after you.
Maybe not too sure. Yeah, you generally want them to be either Technic, Party Attack, or Relentless.
Yeah, I usually just leave them alone until I just do the route I do, just so that way I can plan whenever I get them off of that whole mode.
Right, yeah. You leave them on, what is it? The default is Technic. Usually that just, they just do their own thing. They eventually get it. Like, they'll eventually do some, like, straight hits.
Fire at the start of Pride Lands already, ooh. But yeah, going back to that point, it's more like I definitely am, this is my personal preference, I just kind of do that because Drive Converter. Agrabah, for instance, if you leave them like on Sword Attack, they just kind of stand there and just become more of a block than anything to trying to get the Death Abuse out of the way. And I feel like you'd have more like, they basically move out of the way so that way you can have one of them just beat you up for the whole time. But at least it won't matter too much when the racers go to crit, at least.
Yeah. I will say sometimes when you move to crit, sometimes you get things drilled into your memory differently than others. So like obviously on a beginner, you can be a bit more relaxed about, oh no, I got hit. That's unfortunate and just annoyance versus in crit, oh no, I died.
Yeah, that's I think why some people might be tempted to take a break for a little bit to reset those beginner tendencies so they can just start all over on crit.
Right, yeah. It definitely would be good to either take a break or you just like get a bunch of practice seeds in and start like changing your mindset.
These racers have been playing. I know Rav actually, yeah, he was in ABN. I don't think he made it I know he didn't make it to top 4 of ABN. I don't even remember if he made it to top 8, because I know that top 8 seed, I think towards the end, got a little close in time.
For ABN, Rav was first in relegations and unfortunately got 5th in top 8.
It was top 8 where it really came. That's right. I remember that one because that one came down to like 3 runners, like was what? Me, Warehouse, Jesus, Herdez, and Rav were just like very much just a few seconds apart. Like a few extra seconds on one of us could have just gotten eliminated. But yeah, no, I mean both of these racers have been playing since the start of the whole tourney instead of like a couple of the other ones that have just kind of started up partway through. Because I know we had I know we had a couple of racers that did actually make the final bracket that did start up kind of early. But oh yeah, Lauder's world item in Pride Lands also.
All right, I'm taking a look at my my bracket history, and I believe really it's just Ignited and Dark were like the ones who didn't join at the start.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, I think a lot of racers are definitely reaching that burnout phase, especially if you're in the losers bracket. You're going to have extra matches. What they're at this point, I think most of them are just wanting to get this over with.
Yeah, but, I think it's not as many matches if you were to be in the Masters division. That one's the tough bracket.
Yeah. Second chance in Agrabah, a report saying Stitch is in a World That Never Was. Along with an extra point for Rav there.
Another report hinting a torn page. So that's a lot of 5s off the table, so that's really good. Yeah. These are progression points, so it's progression hints mixed with point hints, and essentially they're looking for anything that's a 5-point value, which is your torn pages, torn pages, second chance once more, your summons, and then your proofs. And you need to essentially find all 3 proofs, right? And that's really like the hard part, is doing the math and also trying to figure out what can possibly have a 5, while also trying to still play as fast as you can.
Yeah, I mean, with these settings, it's a bit interesting just going from the obviously having the like Masters format being mainly find the proofs, defeat the datas, while with this one, it's just complete the worlds. One of the bigger differences I did notice, obviously, I think most everyone did at the start, and even through just the the races in the Worlds Week. If a proof lands on 100-acre wood, they're gonna be 5. They're basically looking for what is it? That would be 8 proofs. Oh, and Pride Lands revealed done off of Rav's tracker.
That's an okay. It's okay. Yeah. You'd rather not do that world if you can help it.
Yeah. But I was saying earlier, if a proof lands on 100-acre, they're basically having to eat the bear. Can't ever escape eat the bear.
Nah, even if you want to, you can't.
Even in hit list, you can't escape it.
I thought it was a meme format, but it was the warm-up format.
Yeah. But to be fair, with that format, it seems to be very popular in the final bracket.
It is. It's definitely a bit more. It's a good mix of both random, but also still skill and execution based. It's also a bit more forgiving compared to Yeats, which is also skill and execution based.
Yeah, and a glide at the end of a boo push. Nice.
There was also a report for a torn page in PR, so that's already 2 pages hinted, which is both good. And also, I'm a little scared.
Well, we've got 3 hinted already, so two torn pages hinted. I thought you were talking reports shown. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Just 2 pages hinted. Getting those 5s off the table is really good. Would be interesting to see. So, what is it? At least later on, we will get multiple hints in a row. Multiple hints at the time. So that'll shake things up a little bit for both racers. Obviously, this beginning lull is kind of up to them in terms of how they get their points. Obviously, because reports are a factor, it's a bit more diverse. But reports are set to first visit, so you know you're likely going to run to report pretty early on.
Yeah, it looks like Rav. The only thing he did that was extra was doing the DC push. Or no, not push. It was really just the shotgun. He didn't push the mouse. And pretty much just right now following Kisu, which they're looking like they're just doing, I think, the counterclockwise, shotguns.
I think it totally makes sense to be a little bit more passive and not, really do hard pushes like DC. Because if you get it hinted early on to be dead, then that saves you a bunch of time. Even though you lose out on, the progression points, it's only 2 progression points. You can make that up elsewhere, I think.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, yesterday we had there was a couple settings where you probably should be a little more passive, but then you had Silenza over there deciding to push out a little more through Thresholder and getting rewarded for it.
That is true. It can pay off for you. Like you can, for example, find like explosion, more glides in worlds that are dead if you just gamble on it.
To be fair with Sai, it was more so he pushed for probably more so the prog points. They're easy prog points anyway, so that makes a lot of sense. But Thunder and Halloween Town so far.
Okay, first other offensive magic. Fire's alright, but you kind of want one that has a bit of range, and Thunder and Blizzard are the better ones for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, really? That's a report.
Another torn page hinted.
That's you know what? If there's a proof in 100 Acre, I'm okay with this. That's
yeah, no,
they've
got enough for at least. They've got enough info for at least 3 pages. They may have to go find 2 more, but that maybe one's just hidden 100 Acre also.
I swear.
Because now I'm kind of curious to see. What would be really funny, of course, would be just 100 Acre just showing a 0 immediately, and you see all these pages be like, oh wow, well at least they're just there to know that there's 5s taken up. Picture in Halloween Town, good location. Those 2 items are, or picture and ice cream are probably the most annoying like world items to get to unlock. Really.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen anyone check the shop, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, and PR has been revealed to be a 31, so it was a 36 before the torn page.
That's a lot of points. I feel like you definitely consider going there pretty soon.
In Rav's case, he's got 24 magic, and he's got a Thunder also. I'd be pushing that, like, at least trying to push through PR1, like, maybe check your other shotguns just in case, but, I don't know. Currently, I mean, they did a lot of it with that really gives them points. I mean, it's not a bad play either. The only thing I think Rav really has is just to go do, maybe DC mouse push, and maybe if he wants to push a little further in BC. But
I feel like you can maybe luck out and not do mini escort until you finish PR.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be touching. I feel like you want the information potentially over DC, and you already have that info over a 31. That feels like something you can just start knocking out. At least knock out first visits, so that way you know if there's anything left on second visits, because there are no reports. You have an idea as to, like, is there potentially a 5 in second visit? Also should probably check the shop just in case there's maybe skill and crossbones is there, because there's 5 items, I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one has checked the shop. I'm still a little surprised.
Maybe
although I feel like maybe
check
it now.
I mean, the shop's going to be right in front of the save point. It's a quick check just to see what's available there. I wouldn't be surprised if he checks it.
Although sometimes because it is final bracket, you hop from setting to setting, you can sometimes just forget about certain nuances like that.
Yeah.
Okay, we do get another report. Identity disc is in 100 Acres, so okay, it's not a 0. But now, what if it's just actually that 9? So just a green 0, depending on which way you want to talk about it. It's not that interesting. Have 100 Acre.
Not that interesting yet. I mean, there's still potential.
Yep. I hope it gives something of interest to the seed. It would be interesting to have to see the chase half the pages, but at the same time, regardless, it's still really good to have all those pages hinted because you don't have to count those 5s later on.
Yeah, I'm just hoping we don't get a go mode or anything, because that would be a little sad.
Ooh, a Thunder Boost.
Nice. I mean, that's leading towards, in my opinion, Port Royal.
Yeah. Ooh, we are checking the shop. There's Fantasia.
Ice Cream and Skill and Crossbones is there.
Oh wait, Third Force, damn.
Bone Fist, Battlefields, Beast Claw. I mean, pretty good variety there. But the big ones are the Ice Cream, because they'll have TT access, and Skill and Crossbones to be able to possibly go after that 31. And we see Rav just going straight in there. Pretty sure he saw the item, and it was like, I won't be if he. Actually, it depends if he pushes towards town or not first.
I feel like this is the shotgun, potentially. Yeah. I think if he does it later, it's fine. I feel like it makes sense if you're just being a little bit cautious, just checking your shotgun checks, make sure you don't full commit in case it's early.
Might find another Thunder somewhere else to be able to use Thundara. Also, Rav actually skipped TT in the counterclockwise rotation. And I like he threw some of the items there while he was waiting for load times to go through.
Yeah, did move him over to the shop, so that's nice. We can always reference that in case KH2 does not. Each runner has their preference of how they want to keep track. Ooh, okay, I like this.
Go.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just go up to like the minute fight, it's still a good bit of check to check. Only thing is, just kind of have to use the fires to try to get through that a little faster. Which, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not that bad, at least to reach the hit count that way.
Yeah. But I mean, Thunder Boost and Thunder with 22 magic, yeah, that's definitely one-shotting them. I think just about, maybe not. Oh, actually, it could be. Square Fan, yes, I do agree with that. Without Blizzard or Thunder, he definitely wouldn't want to touch PR. But I mean, he has a Thunder, so I mean.
Interesting choice as he traded here. Hopefully, it should pick up the enemies.
Yeah, but the soldiers aren't there, so well, he can just he doesn't need.
Yeah, okay, does it a bit early.
He just has a low strength, so.
Okay, checking ethers and back in the tree. I think that's definitely a bold choice. You could just spam Thunders and would just kill them a little bit faster. You don't have to sit through this hand animation here.
The Thunders would one-shot them.
Yeah, and for Silence,
no one has even touched Beast Castle. These two were Pride Lands enjoyers.
Is early Thresholder now the meme? Oh no, what have we done? Should have nerfed him before.
Well, with Trinity, it is a great choice, to be fair.
No, you're absolutely right. They started with it, their magic stats really great.
Like hey, Proud Fang, which is useless.
There's 22 points of stuff left. That's still quite a bit. Obviously, with first reports being in play, there could just be a bunch of reports here. Ow, that's perfectly timed.
Yeah, he might actually do minute fight now that I think about it with that experience boost.
Your HP is pretty low, so it's kind of really good timing. Okay, 5/5 key, that helps. Put on Thunder Boost. Yeah, okay, good.
Okay, having an MP haste is nice at least, because he probably doesn't have many on ethers.
You know what? I lied. They actually have a lot of HP. That's quite a lot. Oh, and Kisu's gonna leave. Interesting.
Okay, no, I mean, fair choice. Just checking those early ones because they're pretty simple. I mean, don't know what you're expecting towards more PR. I feel like maybe... I don't know how many reports would be in PR, though. It's,
I feel like the worst case scenario is it's 2 reports, making it a 16, and then that's it. And then at that point, it becomes the guaranteed 9/7 in the second. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting choice from Rav to do station fight early. Kind of been seeing a lot from like players like VG, for example. He'll often do this visit or the station fight early just to get a prog point, but also it's kind of like a metagame choice of I don't need this. I can get my final levels elsewhere. Let's go. Just check this.
Wisdom Form and Fire off a station fight.
I mean, you got rewarded for it. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Honestly, that's attempted. I'd be going straight to Beast Castle with what they've got. That's 3 progression points right on the end right there. Not to mention you've got...
He's got on bots.
But yeah, no, I mean, Beast Castle is looking pretty nice to at least go in while it's still blind. 3 proc points. Not mentioning get some levels off that first bit with Wisdom Form or just use Trinity. Also partially slightly envious about people who can still use Trinity on Station Fight because I crash every time.
Right. Oh, by the way, for those who do not know, they are playing on Slightly Hard. So everyone today is playing Slightly Hard item placement at their requests. So
Slightly Hard?
Yes, this is a Slightly Hard King of the World scene.
Are you sure about that?
It is. I had to double take and realize, wait, I rolled a Slightly Hard scene. This doesn't look Slightly Hard.
Yeah, because this doesn't look as slightly hard to me. Not when you're starting with Guard Break and Trinity.
Well, okay, that's just lucky, you know.
Yeah. Okay,
We're
the East
seeing
Castle.
some levels. All right, that's it. Oh wait, you get a bunch of money here. Hold up. I feel like you just fight this out, right?
Yeah, just get the money.
I'm taking the time loss here. Heck yeah.
Yeah, you get all the. You can get as many world items as you can with that. Because that'll give you what TT. Or what, yeah, he'll have full. He'd have TT access just from the ice cream that's in the shop, and then he would also have. Okay, probably going just to reset drive. Yep. And no, does Kisudawisu
drive management's good. And I'm just thinking about it. That early wisdom is kind of potentially helpful for now. See how much farther it carries, but it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's nice for now. Actually, it's really good with what Rav has. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe an OC push. That might be a bit later though. Oh, Rav's only going for the shotgun of PC, which fair.
Okay, item slot.
Huh?
Oh, it's okay. I'm interested.
I
Rav.
don't.
They're gonna commit to the full visit, I think. It's just they opted to pick those two chests first.
It might have just been he was thinking in his head. He might just well. I guess that makes a little bit of sense considering you start off midway through the whole hallway, but...
Right. I don't know. I'm pretty sure... I don't feel like that's much faster.
Also, Money Pouch and STT.
Yeah, that did get hinted a bit ago from TT.
Yeah, I didn't notice that one.
Ooh, early reflect as well. This isn't looking slightly hard. I'm gonna double check the CGen settings really quick. Item placement, slightly hard. Okay.
Kisu getting bullied by bolt towers?
I think he's trying to do some a mixture of what any percent strats does, which is you try to get as much XP from bolt towers as you can.
Yeah.
Alright, we do get the thresholding.
Yeah, I like the play because Trinity limit, not to mention all the, like, not have mentioned having, what, Fire, Thunder, and Reflect? I'm surprised Fire isn't on his shortcut, huh? Well, I guess it's easy just to menu it.
This is still fine from Rav. As long as you just go straight for the finisher after making one of those moves, you're fine. That's another report.
BC has a membership card.
Well, that's maybe gonna work out for Kisu. They might find that just very shortly.
Maybe. Unless it's further in.
Man, that's a lot of visit unlocks super early on in the seed.
Yeah.
That's 8 known, 9 known, I think. Proud Fang, Sword of the Ancestor, Identity Disc, Membership Card, and the 5-in shop.
Rav's already found a lot of reports, so...
Oh, Kisu. Fortunate mistake. There we go. That's the Thunder
there
in.
There was a hint that Halloween Town was a 7, and that is dead. I'd never noticed that. There's just so much going on in this seed already that it's just it's tough to keep track.
Yeah, I will say it's actually easier as the player for these settings than most people can think to actually like track them. So as a player, you're kind of fine. Oh wow, another glide.
And I know Kisu also found a negative combo too. So
okay,
no membership card yet either.
This might be a really fast seed.
That also, or the proofs are in the proofs are in some very ugly locations.
I would be down for that. I'd also be down for that.
Oh, I'm down for it. I don't want this. I don't want this to be a go mode.
I will say, I do like the membership card being hinted from BC. It's a little bit interesting. Obviously, Kisu's not going to know that, but if Kisu does eventually get that hint, he'll realize that it's at least Windows, Boat Fight, or from Future Pete Fight. Can only be in those three locations.
Can't be on AS Marley, unfortunately. Proof in HB, so the membership card's required. And a torn page, so we have 4 pages found. And Kisu having second negative combo now.
Oh, he's going to BC. Okay, so he's
going to come across that hint.
Hint.
Well, if he goes up to BC, he'll get that hint, and he could book it to DC once he feels like he's got maybe a little more stuff together. But I mean, with the wisdom form, definitely would be siding a little more towards collecting it.
Well, so you'll have Reflect, you have Duck Flare, you have Flare Force, you have Trinity. You basically can just do all the fights pretty easily.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Kisu doesn't have Wisdom. He has to go to TT for that.
Right, yeah. But he has Reflect. So,
Reflect, and he has Trinity, so...
Yeah, all 3 of those alone would be really solid for taking care of Windows. That is one of the plays you can do. You can opt to just go straight for the required content for the seed and just play the rest of it by ear based off of that alone, but also a little bit risky and start to do unhinted stuff.
I expect Kisu to, oh wow, I just realized Rav's hint. 31 in STT.
Oh man, that's a spicy hint. 31 STT, LOD is dead, actually, as well. That got hinted.
Yeah. We don't really care what the numbers in Hall of Bastion now because, well, we might have to care a little bit about it, but they're all basically just going to clear Hall of Bastion anyway, so... I don't think they really care about the number. They're going to collect every check along the way just in case.
I will say there's a very huge lack of magnet. So if you have to do 1K Final Fantasy fights, that does make things definitely pretty awkward if you single magnet.
I feel like you possibly get close to it and maybe just go look for another magnet later, potentially. But if you get all 3 proofs, then just pull out the any % strats.
Yeah, man, having to do 8% strats for fights is rough. It's really just you sit there at magnet, finishing leap for quite a bit, maybe go into limit form if you have access to that eventually.
Yeah, and Rav's going for minute fight. I respect it. Gonna go check through Port Royal, the rest of it for everybody. I would assume Rav probably goes and checks HB1, and then he could go from there. I'm pretty sure if he's doing minute fight, he might just be doing all of PR1. I don't think I know many racers that if they do the minute fight's kind of like the early cutoff.
Okay, does Kisu overhit this time? Okay, he doesn't. Thank God.
No.
You've seen that way too many times.
I hope he learned his lesson on it. And he's got the Report to See membership card there now, so...
Yep, he knows where to go. He could, in theory, just leave if he wanted.
Yeah. He might just look through just to see what other items are here. And that's what he'll do. He's going for the other points still, which is good play. It's still early in the seed. He's only found 1 proof so far, and he's already gone through pretty much all the shotguns, I think, except for Twilight Town, so... I think he's feeling kind of confident that there's no way that Rav knows where the other 2 proofs are, so it's a safe play to just look for more, just look for more. Because if it was a Super Go mode seed like that, yeah, he'd be worried right now.
Man, I'm just scared. I'm scared now about that 30, the 31, 38 in SDT. So
yeah, that scares me. I mean, they got Trinity, so it's not, and a Fire, so it's not bad to go there right now. But that's still just scary to see.
Right, you could full send
it could
if you
still
want.
be. a 31 could still just be full of bait and just...
Yeah, I kind of have to account for potential reports as well in the 31.
Yeah. At least in both their cases, they kind of realize, I think, let's see.
Right. Don't
There's
let the
only, I
barrel
think,
explode, Rev.
5... I think there's only 5 reports still at large. At least on at least what we know.
Yes. Wait, report 1, report 3, report 7, and 11. Or sorry, 9 and 11. I think those are the ones that are
only 5
missing,
left, so...
I'm not mistaken. Oh, remember, we just found one. TTS Master Form. We also get 2 new world... I think... No, wait, okay.
That leaves... Currently, Port Royal is a 19, so there's still a chance it could be...
If you find a report here, you're not happy.
Oh yeah, no, you're... Okay, doing Barbosa to see if that's a report there.
I will
Kisu's
say...
going to be following up.
Even if you find out the world is dead, I would maybe do Barbosa. It's 2 quick progression points, plus you just sit here spam Thunder.
Yeah, with the magic stat they've got, Rav's sitting at like 30 magic and has a Thunder boost, I think.
Yeah, look at this damage. It's such good damage. Alright, 2 more world reveals. HB is at 27. It's pretty big. DC is dead after getting membership card.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure Rav's going to go to HB now and probably see the proof. And there's no more reports.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, that's probably going to be... Still could be plenty of other numbers, so...
It is a guaranteed 5, so it's a 5 and a 14. The 14, though, it's either 7, 7, or 5.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Enticed by that 27, we'll go here right away.
The only 9s that are still... There's only 4 more 9s still at large, and that's mainly the Scimitar and 3 drive forms. So chances are, I mean, it could just be 7-5? No, it'd be 7-7.
Wait, sorry, 7-7. Yeah.
7-7, yeah. I'm trying to do the math in my head immediately now. And yeah, Rav sees the proof, so he will probably be booking it to DC before long, just because it gives you progress, it gives you progression points, while also clearing out what you got to do anyway, so not bad option. I just realized, I don't think Kisu did Bailey fight.
No, yeah, he definitely skipped out. Which I think is... it's a little bit questionable if you have to do that, or if it's like essentially required. But I suppose if you're waiting for like other abilities or anything, that might be a fair reason to skip out on doing Bailey. Through trying to wait for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be surprised if Rav doesn't immediately consider going back to DC.
Yeah.
At the same time, you kind of don't really have good tools, so...
Okay, he's going to DC. Oh, he still has to push the mouse out. He might just... Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Definitely, it kind of helps. It's not going to do much, because he's going to find out eventually, like, Windows is there, but it gives him a couple more progression points, at least.
Oh, so maybe he's trying to think, oh, he'll luck out and find the membership card early. I feel like you still, at this point, probably just commit to Windows. Just do some duckler spam and you should be fine. And we'll say, in terms of 5s left on the table, we still have Chicken, Genie, Pan, once more, the 2 other proofs, and 1 Torn Bait. That's quite a bit. Yeah. So this is still a bit of a guessing game in terms of those checks. For 9s, not so much, actually. It's less so.
Yeah, I don't think Slightly Hard did its job. I think you need to make them do a different seed now.
Tell them, oh no, I rolled the wrong settings, reroll. Just lie to them in the race time chat. 30 minutes in.
Yeah. This isn't Slightly Harding at this point. But I mean, they still have to go through second visits of HB and such. HB could still hold another proof. I mean,
Oh, Kisu.
ooh,
Okay.
he's going bold. I
Alright.
like this. STT enjoyers be praying. He doesn't even know that it's actually 7 less, so I don't know if that really would have made much of a difference in his like idea.
I feel like that doesn't really change your mind too much if you're already committing to it. 31 is pretty rather big of a number to consider. The whole seed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the Trinity.
Yeah, fire into Trinity. Good choice.
Alright, we'll say Rav will also get his glide here as well.
Yeah.
There was just one in the last chest, that little corner chest in the waterway. Ah, pulling some some straps from Masters, I see. Gonna open the last chest and just thunder Pete from across the room.
Oh, I didn't even notice that Lauders was dead.
Yep. It was maybe like the fourth and fifth hint together.
Yeah, no, I'm just I'm missing things this whole seed. Just is going, a lot of stuff's being found. Super, like all the good stuff just gets found. Hard to keep track of it all.
Oh, Rav is leaving. Okay. So maybe they're trying to see if they can just get better tools potentially for finishing
Probably.
windows.
I mean, there's
And
still
they now
two
still
proofs.
go STT. Okay.
Yes! Come on!
Sure. Double STT. Okay.
And a report. So there's still at least 28. Ooh. 28 would be remaining on Rav's side, of course.
Man, I will say that's actually a really good hint. Chicken being hinted for drives. It's again another 5
Ooh.
off the table.
Yeah, if a drives hint comes in the process, or if a drives get revealed, that could be very much helpful for just potentially eliminating it. 'Cause there's not many 5s left now. I think there's only like Genie, Pan, once more, and what? 1 page at large and 2 proofs. There's not a lot of 5s left. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them decided to go PR2 because of the guaranteed 5. I mean,
I hope that they know it is the guaranteed 5. Sometimes it can be a little bit odd to do the math if you haven't done these settings in a while.
math is hard. And this is coming from somebody who had to suffer through calculus and forgot how to do basic calculations.
Alright, this should be okay for Kisu. Should get the finisher kill here.
Okay.
Looked a little scary, but I think that extra finisher damage does help, for sure. Onto the good old struggle fights. Really, you'll see here. Just either Trinity spam, Fire Trinity. All those orbs be locked out. At least they have 1 draw. That does help. One additional draw. That's for sure one of the worst parts about the struggle fights if you do them early enough. There's just having no draws does make it just last a little bit longer. Arguably not that much longer, but it lasts long enough of a difference that you get annoyed a little bit.
Okay, we got other hints came in, and BC, I think that's what, a 15 remaining, and OC is
15.
dead, potentially dead. They may need to go there for a page, but
yeah, we don't know quite yet. We'll see. SP still unhinted. Undraker also still unhinted.
Yeah.
Or unrevealed, rather.
But F15, I don't think there would be. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be 3 5s. That would be kind of crazy.
Kisu. Okay. Yeah. Early
yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Trinity. So if you do the Reflected Trinity strat, you need to delay the Trinity. Just ever so slightly.
Oh, last glide found. Kisu gonna be zooming.
Yeah, there will be a no glide diff. They're both basically in the same spot.
I mean, Kisu had a small glide diff going for a little bit with
a little bit, yeah.
At least glide 3 over 2 for a bit.
Yeah, it's a very subtle thing though if you're trying to do the Axel one fight with Reflect Trinity. You want to delay the Trinity ever so slightly just so that the finisher hits of the Trinity will hit Axel when he's vulnerable and when he lands back on the ground. If you do Reflect Trinity like straight away, you'll see what happened to Kisu, where Axel was able to recover.
I'm thinking with these hints, I wouldn't be surprised if either one of these racers after this decide to go try and do Darkthorn real quick to see what's available on BC right after. Because there's still potential that, because with only reports in first visit, it would only be on Darkthorn left.
I think the worst case is
Hori hidden in STT. Yeah, 2 reports.
Unsurprising.
But 2 reports would turn that world dead.
It would make it a 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Magnet. Okay. It's good. I'm pretty sure that's what Rav wanted.
Oh no, it's not even 21 left. That's less than that because there's
14.
a money pouch. It's 14 left.
Okay.
Okay, they will both be going to Mansion because I don't think Rav's gonna hold back if there's like a 14 still.
Oh, Rav. Oh, Axel, please.
Actually, no, wait. Rav doesn't have to go to Mansion. He'll realize that just a...
Well, the 14 could be a 5.
It'll be 14. 14, I'm brain math, though.
Yeah, math is hard. Math is hard.
Yeah, no, basic math is just hard now. I just need to keep a calculator near me every time.
Alright, Rav will finally get to go through and see what's in Sunset Terrace and the station. We'll see. They'll probably realize, I have to go to Mansion anyway. So I feel like you could, in theory, skip going to Mansion, potentially, but all at the same time, I feel like you wouldn't take the risk.
I mean, you're already here anyway, just finish it up just in case. I mean... But yeah, they'll both have the Hori slash, at least. And a magnet, so, I mean, makes DC a little more tempting.
Oh, poor Kisu. That sucks. Sometimes the assassin will spawn on top of that little trash bin you saw in that cutscene, like next to the left of Axel there. And that's a sloped surface, so technically it lands on it, but then it just slides off into the ground. And you literally can't do anything about that. If you, like, aren't already somehow locked onto it, which is, like, that's already, like, maybe like a milliseconds of accessibility to lock onto it. Yeah, you just got RNG'd. Super fortunate. Alright, wow, okay,
Final
there's a
form,
5
it's
here.
a 5. And final form in STT. I don't care if it's a proof here or not. I'm calling it Superior Twilight Town today.
Alright, does Namine have the money? She does. Always has something.
Rav already got the money. Oh, they're both. No wait, I'm looking at a different screen. Yeah, I keep the other stream. I keep the stream up to watch chat. And yeah.
Oh wow, so Axel has the last 5.
Or it could be summer vacation check.
Oh yeah, the last chest. Either or, you have to do this at
no,
least.
it'd be interesting if it proofs right here.
And that would be one of the win conditions done with, which would be convenient. Oh, Kisu. It's deceptive. Assassin's cheap.
But now there's only 3 9s at large: Scimitar, Valor Form, and Limit Form.
I will say it is a decent chance that this is not a proof. Decent odds.
Oh yeah, no, there could still be there's a page, Genie, Pan, once more. So that's like what, 3 of 5 odds for that it's it's on summer vacation.
One final chest.
So it's a 60% chance it's not a proof.
And it's a torn page.
Hey, it's the last page.
Damn, so they all got baited. Equally all baited. Unfortunate.
I mean, they came out of it with final form, so I wouldn't be upset about that. Looks like Kisu's probably just going to go into PR2. He probably realizes there's a... Or maybe he's just grabbing all the items, I think.
Okay, he almost bought a bunch of potions. That would have been really bad.
Yeah. But
Where's
now
he
he's going...
Okay, TT.
Final form,
fine.
he still hasn't done station, so he'll get the wisdom form and might actually be tempted to just clear through it, even though
I feel like the play is you just do windows, right? You gotta do that.
I feel like the play is to
content.
do windows, or possibly go check Beast Castle 1 at least to figure out like how much is actually in BC2.
Right, that as well. That's a good play.
Or go to Port Royal 2, which is a guaranteed 5. I mean, those are great plays. I guess it makes sense if he's just doing this bit and just maybe bouncing. But because he can get some final levels and that can make some of his clears go a little faster. Rav doing 100 Acre, and oh wow, 100 Acres has 21 on it.
That is
there
quite
any
a
other
bit.
numbers? Oh, level's dead.
Okay, he is gonna do the minigame. Meanwhile, Kisu getting his wisdom and fire. And I feel like you definitely just have to consider doing your DC soon. It's kind of like the it's the easy solution, the guaranteed solution. If you wanted to, again, they're still probably just exploring a bunch of the sea. So valid.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see if the second page here, if Rabbit's House does have anything new. I feel like these guys have definitely seen enough of these seeds.
Scimitar?
Yet. Okay, there's a guaranteed 5 in 100 Acre.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So there's a guaranteed 5 there, there's a guaranteed 5 in Port Royal. We still don't know what SP, World That Never Was, or Agrabah has. And, I mean, it's still possible for HB to have a 5. Possible for BC to have a 5.
Yeah, this is a scary seed now. If if it's 100 Acre required.
There's 3 bait 5s and no, it's 3 bait 5s and a 2 real 5s. Actually, I got the percentage wrong earlier. It was more like 40. It was like no, it's like 2 of 6 or something like that. So would have been like 66% chance it was bad, but whatever. Math hard. My excuse.
We also got to see what's at the top of the tower. Serious tower here. Ooh, one of the
Of
last few
report.
reports.
There's only 2 reports at large. I feel like you got to do BC because just you don't know in that one. Like 15
Hey,
on
Rav
that.
heard you. Rav has
Yeah.
heard you.
He's watching.
Okay, Kisu finally going to DC, doing the force required content.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Ooh, Rav going into system. I feel like that was definitely a mistake.
Yeah.
I think they probably went to go final. Oh, that almost killed actually. Would have been nice for Rev. This should kill. Yeah. Solid. Unfortunately out of MP, so you can't go to Twin Howl. You have no MP when you go from the first fight to the second. Or if you don't have any, you still don't have. So we'll see what he does here.
And if it is on Beast Castle, then it's yeah, then they at least have the world item for Zaldin, so
Ooh, once more and a magnet. So what's the 3
They're gonna
here?
get the report. They're gonna get the report in like a second. So
I feel like you
That's a
chase after the page though at this point, right?
potentially,
Because there's the 12 in 100 acres. It's a guaranteed 5.
I feel like he's gonna hold it off a little bit more. I mean, at least he knows. I mean, it's not like there's gonna be much checks. There's like what 2? There's like 2 of them on Rumbling Rose, and then like 3
Right.
on Zaldin. So I mean, there's only like it's a short world to knock out, and only thing would be worrisome would be maybe the stats.
Also, I do like that Rab is going off into this at least.
Yeah, I mean, right now the 5 for him, like the 5's looking at his screen is a 50-50 shot. Because it's either Genie or it's either one of the summons or it's a proof. The page is already known, so I like this play. You know, it's like just chase the 5s that you know or exist. So I feel like maybe now you got to start thinking about, does Hollow Bastion have that have a 5 or another one? I mean, there's still 2 9s at large. I mean, I don't think it is. I think it's more like 2 magics. So I don't know.
Wow, the membership card is on Future Beat.
Wow. Money pouch on
Alright, so what's the
oh, it's a
7-7?
775. So
At least one, you'll get your page potentially. 2, you'll get the other 5. So,
yeah.
okay, gets the 5. Ooh, I would have grabbed that page. I'm not gonna lie.
It's already. Yeah, no. With that
I would have
in
probably
mind,
just attempted to find it. Like, if you don't get it by
Yeah.
medallions, you just quit anyway.
There's a like. It's a good chance that 100 Acre has the proof now. There's only one, unless 100 Acre Wood has has Pan. That's yeah, that's good.
So-
They have to do it.
I feel like what you can do now is instead of guessing, because Rav's doing unhinted SP, obviously you do have XP, but I don't see them XP grinding. I feel like you could just do what Peace is doing now, which is do the force required content, eventually get enough progression points to reveal the next one, and then do blind guess at that point.
Yeah, I'm definitely on that side. With it being like, no matter what, there's only 3 5s left out in the wild now. So I mean, you know that. Well, Kisu doesn't know that 100 Acre has a 5 yet, but I'm
Alright,
pretty sure
here's
he's holding
membership
out
card.
just in case. Yep.
Alright. Yep, straight to
HB.
HB. Has to do Bailey though.
Yeah.
Not too bad though.
Now the scary thing is if drives get hinted and has a 5. Yeah.
Alright, I wonder, is Rav just attempting to level here? Obviously, you only have 2 forms, so you can't get any of the progression points off of levels here. Okay, they're about to get level 30, which means they will get 1 progression point off of that. If they finish screens, they'll get another progression point, which means they'll get
I like it.
there are 2 more hints. So it works out in that regard.
Okay, Kisu following up on the BC, which good play from what he's got. Okay, now I think Rav might be going a little overboard on it. I think he's got plenty of the stat. Well, no, he's out sitting at like 40 in finals, so.
I think maybe the goal is
He's got
high
enough
magic
stats.
stat.
He's
a
at
little
40.
bit more. If you're trying to do the fast 1k strat, you want a little bit more magic, just a little bit more.
I guess.
But after that, you can just kind of do whatever. Like if you probably should maybe stop by now. I think you're 1 more magic up. Okay, you should probably stop now.
Yeah, with that timing, I don't know if he's going to be able to get to.
Pretty sure you can
another.
one-shot 1k. Okay, he's gonna try to get his drive back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say that would not be fun to have to lose 2 minutes like that. Agrabah with the 14, and World That Never Was is dead with that 3.
Alright, hey, that's where the last report is. Alright. I will say though, that 14 in Agrabah, that we do know from actually Kisu's side, there was a hint for reflect.
Kisu's just passed him in points.
Yeah, the Agrabah is dead, only a 7. So 5's now really Hollow Bashing down to 5. Obviously, we know that 100 Acre could. Oh, Rav is doing this unhinted. Oh, that's a risk. Okay.
He doesn't. It's not getting you enough points. Yeah, that's a gamble for sure. If proof is right there, then that's just
yeah,
that would be scary.
I feel like
then
Kisu would find out the same way though, because again, he has to do so much force required content. Like the bare minimum, if Kisu goes from here to the end of HP, he'll get another 6 progression points for his next hit, which will likely reveal SP. So
I hope Kisu remembers that. I hope Kisu remembers that core is not on.
It's technically at the bottom of their tracker, so if they know this, if they know the symbol, if they see the symbols, they can always look down there.
The draw is kind of hurting, or the lack of draw.
Oh, okay, they barely got the hit. Nice, solid fight. Again, I think that was still a huge risk to do that.
I think he should have just been doing what Kisu's doing, and just pushing out what's known, and gotta do HP anyway, just go ahead and push it out.
Oh, hey, you get a cure.
Oh.
Okay, finally goes for the required content.
Fair, that's probably what he should have been doing. I wasn't a fan of that hostile program, but he definitely made it at least somewhat fast with it. Thunder,
okay, HP is dead.
Yeah.
So you could open chests, you could check yeah, you could check chests if you want. I feel like
they got Pyraga. They're
them.
Gonna be fine.
Pyraga, yeah, Magnera. You're pretty happy.
Yeah.
So I believe now, then the last 5. At the moment, we don't know where it is. It could be drives, still SP, could be in TT, technically. Well.
Be an Agrabah.
ET is unhinted. It can't be Agrabah. We know from Kisu's side it's not Agrabah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow, slide dash. That's a kind of silly spot. Kisu gets grabbed. It happens.
Happens to all of us at some point.
Yeah, I will say maybe a little bit too magnet happy. Fyraga would definitely just do the job. Oh, Kisu, make up your mind.
He's trying to think about it, but he was kind of like,
"That's fine."
I don't. Yeah, no. Sitting here like, no need to checks. No need for the checks. I mean, the only thing that would really be helpful would be another magnet just for Magnega, but that'd be about it. I feel like you don't check those 2. You can check the ones in Crystal Fissure, but
yeah, you can check those. Those are technically like just already in the room you're already in.
Yeah, those 2 you have to just kind of go out of your way for.
Alright, nothing off of Demix. I will say, in the middle of Final Fantasy Fights, Kisu will probably get the next set of world reveals. He's at 7 of 8, he's at level 27, so we'll get the level 30 check pretty soon.
Yeah.
A little surprised they didn't go into Wisdom here. Wisdom Fire definitely would probably maybe do good work. You can still technically Magnet as well.
Yeah, I mean, Wisdom
The
Fire
mobility
Armor would be
helps.
very nice, but yeah.
At least he has the money for the seed. That definitely is pretty nice for them both.
I mean, Kisu's mind, he has to be thinking, like, that 100 acre might need to be checked before long.
Yeah, I feel like even then, though, it's still decently in his favor. Just because he did... I mean, unless SP ends up being required, it seems pretty in his favor.
Yeah, we should hopefully be getting... Probably in this next... Well, we'll have it the next set of hints before long.
Yeah, whether it's from getting... Oh, I don't think he's getting it from levels. I think he's just getting it from finishing this Final Fantasy segment.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
maybe.
much it's close.
1200 XP? Maybe. But yeah.
I don't think he's getting it. He's getting it after the about 300 off.
Okay, we do get our next set of world reveals. SP is a 12. It does make it a guaranteed 5 because there was a cure, right? A hustle program.
Yeah, it's SP.
We also got drives revealed. Wow, it's 21.
Oh yeah, 21 without that. Yikes! That might just be. Oh, that's a tough call to make there.
Yeah,
because it still could be a 9.5.
Yeah, 9.57.
The only thing we know is that there's like potential up to 2 9s, but it won't be on the same one. No. That means the last drive is probably in TT or. It's probably just TT.
Man, okay, this is now officially a really scary seed for both racers.
Yeah.
So I feel like for Kisu, he needs to do the easy checks first, which is you check PR, then at that point, either you try to check... I feel like you check SP at this point as well.
Yeah, SP with that, and that means he's gonna need to go to 100 acre though.
I mean, so you could skip out 100 acre potentially. Like you can gamble. Okay, there's multiple different ways to play this. I think.
Well, he knows the identity disc is in. He knows the identity disc is in like 100 acre. So 100 acre at least through at least 2 mini games is required, no matter what. There's only 35s left, and yeah, he knows that SP has a 5. So, I mean, 100 acre is now just been required. That's true, Ignited. Kisu doesn't have to spend his whole time on screens at all. He could just complete it and get out. Because he got most of his... I think he got all of his XP just passively, just from doing the content.
I mean, yeah, he's level 35. It's a super solid level for the position they're in.
Yeah, you don't have World That Never Was on the table now, so I mean, he doesn't even need the shrink stat really over 40.
Alright, so we will probably do the next minigame. It does have that second page. At this point, I feel like maybe he checks PR, because he knows there's a guaranteed page there, he knows there's a guaranteed 5 there, so does kill 2 birds at once.
gonna see he still doesn't have the other info about the scimitar, which he just got, and he's gonna get identity disc also now. So he already
Oh, he
realizes
just
now
leaves.
it's
Ooh, okay.
that's a fair play. I mean, he doesn't know if it's exactly there yet, and in worst case, even if he does
Check
or
PR.
honey slider,
Yep.
yeah, check PR. He's gonna find out that it's not there, but it also is gonna be tempted for him whether or not he jumps on that page.
I would just check. If you get the page, cool. If it's on GR2, shit.
It's a 66% chance that it's in 100 Acre.
Alright, Rav through Demix on their way to their goal.
I just really want to know what's in Twilight Town, though. Like, that's the next hint, though, so...
Yeah, we should get it almost soon. Kisu will be 1 point short. Unless he does do a 100-acre minigame. Or does something like screens.
He might do... Does Gamblers get a point?
It gives you
Okay.
1.
Okay, yeah. Oh, he's gonna be, like, 1 shy. Rav might...
Almost skips it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He was contemplating. He realizes the page is probably of interest.
Oh, there it is. He can
Immediately
just bounce. He might be checking for something else. I don't know if that's really... Okay,
I
bouncing
think
makes
it's maybe
sense.
fair. Get like an explosion or something. That would maybe be nice.
I think he's starting to feel that it's probably going to be like 100 Acre, but I still think he should go through SP, though. SP would be pretty quick to get through with his stats.
Yeah, at this point though, you kind of have to just commit to something. And this
Yeah,
is
this could be very close, though. Because Rav's done Honey Slider, but he doesn't have any pages. If it's on 100 Acre, this is definitely favoring Kisu. If not, I mean, there's still only like a couple locations left for 5s. Like, TT is still at large. And then not to mention drives. Those are the 2 worlds that are looking kind of scary.
And Drives is very, very spooky right now.
But I think Rav's going to get this next hint incoming for Twilight Town to know what's in there. It's going kind of slow, though.
It's an okay. I feel like maybe if you reposition or spun your camera, you might get some better spawns. The spawns can just vary like this. It's pretty random.
Yeah. Okay, it's going a little faster there. Now I think Keese is about to go check yeah, he's gonna check the next minigame.
He'll get the hint almost at the same time as Rav here. TT is a 19, which means it's a guarantee.
That's a 5, yep.
No, it's a guarantee 9-7. Sorry. There's a report that Kisu has at the top of tower. That
Oh, yeah,
Rav
that's
is
right.
missing.
Oh, he's going straight to
16.
He could just go to TT and get baited
All right,
for
it is there. We
Oh.
do have a required
We're eating the bear!
BC. We do have a required OC.
Meaning Twilight
All right.
or STT is superior Twilight Town for the seed.
Yeah, actually, that was crazy. STT was required. All of STT
Yeah.
was required.
They still have to also go through BC2. They're gonna have to step button to OC now. But Rav doesn't know that the proof's in 100 Acre. He's going for SP2, which is fair. Just go ahead and see.
Yeah, it is.
So
again, you
there's
don't know where the
also a
5 is.
5. There's now also a 5 on drives, isn't it?
Yep. That is now
Ouch.
guaranteed.
That means you
His
have
hand
to
is
go
at
into.
large.
Yeah, you probably have to go into TT though. I mean, I like what Rav's doing right now. At least I hope Kisu's. Oh, he's going for the pages. That makes sense. Do the content now. But he does know TT's dead. But he possibly still has to do TT for that form.
Yeah, technically there could be another form.
Yeah, but I feel like Kisu would.
Or sorry,
I wish
Rav doesn't
Kisu
know
would have
that.
gone in. Yeah, Rav doesn't know that 100 Acre Wood has approved. I mean, I wish Kisu would have gone into SP because I mean that way he can guarantee that he's doing forms, but I guess he's going for pages, which, I mean, it makes sense. But there's no
You're
real
going for
pressure
required
point
content. As long as he's doing something that's required in decent position.
Yeah, no, he's got to still do OC and BC for the pages, so yeah.
Yeah, he's not losing time, he's not wasting time. That's all that really matters.
Yep.
The only thing, I guess, in theory, you could potentially argue is that because if there is something on drives, if it's a 5,
actually, I think Rav just maybe figured out that it can't be on TT and Agrabah with what he has available, because he's got 2 reports left, and I mean, there's not really much areas elsewhere that can give reports.
He knows one report is, he just doesn't know where the last report could be, because sorry, it can't be Agrabah. People do a single report there. He should be able to math that out. Okay, there was a proof here in SP. So drives is bait.
Yep. I think Kisu will probably end up checking SP, to be fair. But I also don't know what Rav's going to end up doing. He still has to go back into Port Royal just to pick up the one check. Like, literally, it's that first check, like, chest right after he leaves the ship area.
We'll say no. This is actually, it's just now another close race for the most parts. I don't feel like there's too much of a time difference. Obviously, we do see that these guys are in difference, but
I would argue right now, currently, I'd argue Kisu is in the lead right now.
Maybe a little bit. By the way, for those who have never seen it, you should never do finishing leap on urns, because it never doesn't kill them. For some whack reason, finishing leap just does not break the urns here.
I mean, Magnera Thunder's easily this.
Yeah, but he did a finishing leap. So just sharing the knowledge for those who have ever wanted to try it or have been confused by it. Finishing leap will just never break urns. Alright, so that's 2 worlds done for Rav. Now they just need to go check 100 Acre and then get all their pages.
Blizzard was hidden in OC. I know, right, Zero? I mean...
Oh no, this is bad for Rav.
Oh!
This is the time loss, yep.
Yeah.
So, you have to pray that the 7 is early. You have to pray. If
you're a Rav fan.
One of the 7s has to be early. Otherwise, they might be here for a while, and it'll be bad.
He's probably Oh yeah, no. Even if it goes into, yeah, no. He might end up accidentally doing.
There's the page. Okay, Kisu leaves immediately. Makes sense. No, you don't need to waste any more time doing anything. A full seed.
He's probably gonna hit BC2, get the last page, and then either clear out 100 Acre, which I mean you could save that right to the end anyway. It's just a mini game mayhem. And just go ahead and try to look through SP real quick.
Alright, Kisu, what do you do? Okay, like required page. Technically, what he can do is he can actually just do the mini games, skip chests.
Oh, he's gonna go inside now, I think. Yep. Going to the treasure room now.
Alright. Again, if you're a Rav fan, you need the 7 to be found right away, whatever 7 it is.
You may want it on the bonus check, to be fair. Because Rav still has to collect 3 torn pages before Kisu goes and checks SP, which I'm pretty sure Kisu's going to check SP first, I think, before he even tries for drives.
Okay, there are the 7s. Okay, Rav can leave.
Yep. But I mean, he's going to have to hope, like, Kisu just doesn't go to SP. I think Kisu's going to be checking Rumbling Rose check. It's right there. He's got all the pages, so I mean he can.
Rav,
I don't see there's. Oh,
this might be curtains.
He's
so
hitting
he'll get the
hint.
Man, he gets the hint now for the reflect in Agrabah, and then at that point, does he commit to drives and realize, okay, there's a 9 here, which is the form. Do I just get the form and check drives?
If he had gotten that page from Port Royal, though, that's the thing. It was literally the first chest after
That's what I was saying. If you already push the minigames, if you just get G and you bail, it's a bit risky.
No, I'm definitely on the side, like, if you already pushed through 2 minigames and, like, for instance, PR, like, it was literally the first check if he had just left, but he just said no, he just bounced. Or I meant left, like, to go in towards gamblers. Like, if you're already that far into PR, you just go for it anyway. What's, like, even if you lose a little bit of time, but you get at least a progression point out of it, but you also would get... You'd also at least know what's there. Oh, sweet. That was the last bit.
Alright.
We get to judge him on his yeet.
Alright, one mini game left, and then Kisu just has to guess.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
Sonic
he just goes SP. Come on, 9,000.
No, this is not 9,000. No.
8,500. That's close to a 9K.
I mean, if
decent.
you round it up to the nearest 1,000, sure.
Yeah, it's a decent one. Oh no,
Yeah.
he's still going. He's going for drives.
All right, Kisu needs to just do the screens. Don't level or anything. Just go for it. And I think that'll be it.
This is it. I think this is it. He's going to clear this world before he goes for drives. That's just unfortunate. I think this might just be over though.
Oh, yeah. Kisu has no draws. Look at all those orbs you can't pick up. Yeah, shoutouts to Final not being able to pick up orbs. Potentially. Yeah, I don't see a world where Rav can possibly win this. Because Kisu is just on a straight track. Meanwhile, Rav has to get 2 other pages as well. Sorry, 3 other pages.
Yeah, he's going for drive forms here. There's still a drive form. Yeah, there's a drive form in TT though, so it would just be what, Fowler or Limit, and then that last drive form is on drives. Yeah, I mean, Rav's already hitting content that he doesn't need. The thing is, like, if he had I get he's at least committing to thinking it's going to be drives because the seat's been going on for a bit. But had he just, it makes you think, had he picked up at least the page from PR, because it was
PR and checked it, yeah.
Yeah, he would have known there was a proof there, and he'd be on his way to just completing 100 Acre.
Yeah, I will say that kind of can happen if you sort of get fixated too much on searching for other fives or the unhinted versus committing to something that you do already in progress in. That can just happen.
It happens in all seeds. You just get hard to commit to one thing, and then you just it just ends up biting you. I mean, we've seen plenty of that in just the bracket stage alone.
Okay, they did get panned.
Final 5.
So that they should know now Drives is dead, and they should realize,
and they know that it's yeah, they're going page hunting now.
Yep.
A little bit late though. Kisu's entering SP2. It won't be long. Unless he hits Garden like 30 times in a row or something like that, and even then.
And Kisu really loves his train limit here.
He's just putting some style points.
Okay, Rav's still checking chests. I feel like
he needed to be bouncing out of there the moment that 5 was found. Because he knows there's only one 5. He should know there's only one 5 at large. Unless he just thinks that he's already lost and just kind of trolling.
Alright, still checking last chest. Wow, it does have Valkyrie.
Limit was on drives.
Oh, is he gonna level? Okay, he's committing the drive, man. Okay.
Why?
This might be the seed knowledge. or settings knowledge check coming in right now.
Yeah.
This might be a little bit of settings. Which even then, I feel like it's questionable if you, because there's no way you mess up the math. Because even if there is even if in other settings where reports can be anywhere, a 16 would be a 3.55.
I think Rav already lost like a little bit ago whenever he started hard committing on TT. I think he just knows he's done.
Yeah, okay, so are you gonna leave, or are you gonna go back, keep grinding, or okay, yeah, well,
he just knows he lost, I think.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's one of those guesses, like, it definitely takes a lot of time, and that's kind of why it's just unfortunate that it happened like that.
And Kisu gotta pick up the proof. Toxitron on accident. Realizes, nah, I don't need that chest. I don't need to open that last chest. Yeah, I will say there were a lot of questionable things made, but overall it seems Kisu made a lot more better choices towards the end when it actually came down to it. Super solid performance for both races overall. Oh, I see it on the bottom corner. The limit was on what is it? Master 5.
Oh, wow.
It's a little brutal location.
Yeah. I was about to say, if that wasn't found, I was gonna ask. Rav going through BC now. He might want to, I mean, I don't know, he might be curious. He already knew he lost at this point, I think, so...
He is checking for the page. Just in the meanwhile.
He'll find it. He'll find it on Rumbling Rose, but I think Kisu will be over and done with by that point. Yeah,
this is officially GG's though for Kisu. Technically, time does end when you return to the GOA for these settings. Because technically you can get the proof off of the pop-up instead of the reward. And that is GG's for Kisu. Big congrats overall. What a, honestly, pretty solid performance. I will say, this is for a slightly hard seed, this wasn't actually that bad.
No, I thought it was a normal item placement. Though, so.
I thought it was a little too for a bit, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they had to clear an extra world out of it, so worth it. This was a great seed, though.
Yeah, they required to give it a locker content, but that'll be it. The second upset, and that is the end of Rav's tournament run. Honestly, super solid performance overall. Had one second place, couple first places for the bi-weekly brackets. Ends up getting 5th in final bracket. Pretty respectable finish. A lot of these settings and races are super tough. So big GG's overall to him.
And also Kisu versus Ignited the next round. Hopefully we get to see that soon, because I'm pretty sure most everybody wants to speedrun this bracket now.
Yeah, again, super tough. Big congratulations to